Hello, everybody. It's Kevin Parton again. It's Monday, March 30th, 2020. I hope you and your families had a safe and healthy weekend and you got to spend some quality time indoors helping flatten the curve. I also want to send a big thank you out to everybody in the healthcare profession on the front line helping protect us and sacrificing themselves or putting themselves in harm's way in the interest of protecting everybody and anybody who is an essential worker who's out there helping society move on as a whole and not given the same luxury that many of us, myself included, have, which is to be able to work from home or be at home and protect our health and our family's health. So a big thank you to everybody who's an essential worker or a healthcare worker. Today, we want to cover two subjects. The first is in regards to a lot of conversations I'm having with clients with respect to what's happening in the market, how this time feels different. This is unprecedented, and thus maybe we should act a little bit differently. So I'm going to talk about that. And the second are some of the most recent rollouts by the federal government. So first things first, market volatility generally leads to market recovery, and generally being a very conservative word there. I've attached to this email a PDF that shows the 60-year history of the Toronto Stock Exchange from 1959 to 2019. And over that 60-year period, you'll see that there were 24 times in which the market declined by 10% or greater. That's an average of one decline every 2 years. And the other thing that you'll notice is that following every market decline was a longer period of time of recovery and growth. And each individual time, there was a different event that occurred. However, there are similarities between all of them, and that is that the market did in fact recover. So if we're going to plan for what we think is going to happen going forward, it's prudent to look back historically at the fact that every single time there has been a market correction or a market decline, there has been a subsequent period of recovery and growth following that. So please check out the PDF in the email, and by all means, give me a call or shoot us an email if you have any questions about that. The second thing we wanted to cover today are the recent announcements by the federal government. The first one on Friday was that the Bank of Canada overnight interest rate has been dropped by 0.5% again. So that's a total of 1.5% decrease over the last month, bringing the Bank of Canada overnight interest rate down to 0.25%. Please reach out if you'd like to know how that impacts you or if there's anything that you need to do specifically with regards to that. And the other two things have to do with the stimulus package. There was a wage subsidy plan announced where an employer could receive up to 10% of the salary they pay to an employee as a wage subsidy to help them keep those employees employed. And that has been increased from 10% to 75%. The remaining rules and how to apply for it and how that's going to be rolled out will be announced later on today. But it's been increased from 10% to 75%, so a pretty significant increase. And anybody who has employees, you will want to pay attention to this because this may allow you to keep from laying those employees off and help us get through this tough time. And the last one is there's also an initiative rolled out about being able to lend up to $40,000 to a business owner so that they can use that towards their business with zero interest and the possibility of having $10,000 of that $40,000 forgiven. So there are many links in this email to everything that I've discussed. I will update in the next videos with any changes they've made or any new announcements. But in the meantime, please reach out to us if you have any questions about what's in this email. If you have any questions that you'd like us to answer in a future video, or if you want to speak to us directly about your particular situation. Thank you again. I hope you're all staying safe and healthy, and we'll talk to you soon.